All right, here is the review in Wdulastic. If you missed any, just fast forward to the ones you missed. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Hopefully you didn't miss many. Identify the expanded form. All right, that's going to be this one. Evaluate, 10 to the 4th. Okay, this one won't be on your test because you don't have access to a calculator. As most, it would be 10 to the 3rd. Okay, but all you would have to do is 10 to the 2nd times 10 to the 2nd, because 2 plus 2 is 4. This is 100 and 100, and I multiply it, and I've got 4 zeros. 1, 0, 0, 0. 10,000. All right, drag and drop. Oh, it doesn't give you the thing. That's just identifying the base. If this is the base, the exponent is here. All right, find the missing exponent. You're not going to have to do this in the test, but the way you did it, sorry, I shouldn't have scratched it out. 7 to the 5th to the 4th equals 7 to the 34th. Oh, what was the... Oh, we don't know what this one was. What you've got to do is see what's going to equal 34. So 5 times 4 is 20. So this is 7 to the 20th. So this has to be 7 to the 14th, because 14 and 24 are 34. Find the missing exponent. Here's another one. We took out all the missing ones, but I think this was supposed to be p to the 9. So I've got 2 and 3, that's 5, so this has to be 4 to equal 9. All right, these should be pretty easy. Square root of 64 is 8. The cube root is 4, because I can do 8 times 8 is 64. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. Find the square root of 36. 6. So you have to be responsible for all those again. Which number is a square root of 1? Well, 1. Because the 1 times 1 times 1 times, I mean, you could have 1 to the 50th power, and it's still going to be 1, okay? Because I'm going to just do 50 times. Okay, match each expression with its simplified version. All right, so which one of these would be 3 to the 7th? Well, if I take 3 and 3, I'll keep my base, add my exponents. There's 3 to the 7th. Here, I keep my base. 4 plus negative 3, same thing as saying 4 minus 3, that's 3 to the 1, just 3. Okay, 3 to the 3rd over 4, that's 3 minus 4. Okay, that's going to be 3 to the negative 1, so I have to do 1 over 3. Oh, no, they just left it like that. Okay, so that's right, too. So this is 3 to the 4th raised to the 3rd, so I know I'm going to multiply those, so that'll be 3 to the 12th. All right, I'll try to get through this quickly. Which expression is equivalent to this? Okay, so I'm multiplying these together, so I'm going to add the bases. Keep the base, add my exponents. Negative 3 plus 4 is going to equal negative 5. Plus 3. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. So that's going to be 1 over 7 to the 5th. And we don't have, wait a minute, was that not right? Oh, they didn't want you to do this. They just wanted you to stop here. So 7 to the negative 5. But the correct way to do that, we really shouldn't be leaving a negative in our answer. We should put it 1 over 7 to the 5th. That would be the correct answer. Excuse me. All right, now this is where you have to know the rules. So if I have a base to the 0, that's going to be 1. If I have 2x to the negative 2, that's going to be 2 over, because the only thing negative to the negative power is the x. So I put 2 on top and x to the 2nd on bottom. Right there. All right, now all you're doing on the thing is dragging and dropping. 3 to the negative 3 is going to be, I'm going to write it right here, 1/3. 1 to 3 to the negative 3. Yeah, 3 to the negative 3. So that's going to be 1 over 27, but I don't know if they, probably you don't do that. Yeah, 3 to the 3rd. So But my x and my y are positive, so they don't have a negative exponent. So it'd be x over y, 3 to the third. So it'll be this one. Here, I'm going to add my exponents. -1 plus -2. I'm adding two negatives. It gives me -3. So this is going to be, oh no, look. That's an x and a y. I can't add those together. So this is going to, what do we do? Oh, okay. So we just need to, 2 stays on top. And I have to move x to the bottom and y to the second to the bottom to make it positive. I thought those were x's. So this would be 2 over xy to the second. 2xy to the second. Okay, this looks like it's done, but wait a minute. Oh, it just, oh, that's this one. This just stays the same. There's nothing we can do. It just stays. There's nothing we can add or anything, and this doesn't go to that. There's no parentheses. This one was that one. All right. So know your rules. Which of the following expressions demonstrates the zero rule? Well, this says x to the fourth minus x to the, well, we don't do anything with minus. Okay, we can't, oh, never mind. We can do that because these are exactly, wait. These are exactly the same, so that would be 0. What? That doesn't work because if I took x to the fourth minus x to the fourth, that's just 0. Not x to the 0, it's just 0. I don't think, that doesn't work. Here, I would subtract. 3 minus 3 is 0. That would equals 1. Okay, x to the fourth times x to the 0. 4 plus 0 would be 4x to the fourth. This would be, we know that anything to the 0, this would be 1. So this would equal 1 equals 1. Oh, I guess that would work too. 4 times 0 is 0. So that demonstrates it too. So these two. All right, here's another drag and drop. Which one of these represent power of a product, power of a quotient, or neither? Okay, you don't have this one on your test. I'm just going to go and tell you. But let's just see which ones are power of a product. That means it's not product rule. It's not this. It's power of a product. So I have a power raised to a power, I think. I don't think so because there's not one in here. So it's got to be power of a product. Okay, not power of power. Power of a product means I've got P times P with some exponents. Okay, so that would work, and we're adding them. That's not. That's division. This is product. That's division. This is product. Oh, but we don't subtract. That's not right. Okay, here I'm multiplying all three of these two, so I'm going to add 6 and 8. Yep, that would work. This is division. So let's see if the others fit power of a quotient. 7 minus 3. Wait, that's a 7 minus 2. That's not right. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. That one works for power of a quotient. Let's do those over here. 8 minus 4. That one says plus, so that doesn't work. 7 minus 1. That one works. So these two go to power of a quotient. These 2, 3 go to power of a power. I guess the others go to neither. All right. According to exponent rules, when we divide, we subtract. According to rules, when we multiply two powers with the same base, two bases, different powers, we add. Simplify this expression. This is where it's going to get a little tougher. All right, so here we have, I'm going to write it bigger, so I know it's hard to see on the screen. To the second, y to the 8th, over 7x to the second, y to the 7th. All right, so I like to kind of divide it up. And this helped a minute ago. when I had a highlighter. All right, so here are my coefficients. Okay, so 14 divided by 7 is 2. All right. Here's a green. X to the second divided by x to the second is a 1. I don't even have to write that down because 1 will not affect our problem. Then I have y divided by y. And this time, well, if I do 2 minus 2 is 0, so 0 equals 1. But 8 minus 7 is 1, so I am going to have a y. So this is my answer. This canceled out. This divided to 1, or subtracted to 1. This was a 2. Here I have 3m to the 7th, n to the 6th, to the 3rd. All right. First of all, because this is a negative, we're going to put the whole thing under here to the positive, one on top. It's because I have to distribute that to all of it, so they all go under here. So now let's actually distribute it. I give 3 a power of 3. I give m, it already has 7, so 7 times 3 is 21. N already has 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Now, it may leave the answer like that, but since I know 3 to the 3 is 27, I can write 27, m to the 21st, n to the 18th. Okay, so when your negative is outside, everything goes under the 1, and it makes the exponent positive. But then we still have to distribute. All right, 6w to the 7th raised to the 2nd over 4w11. All right, so I'm going to have to distribute first. So 6 to the 2, that's going to be 6 to the 2nd power. W, and then 7 times 2 is 14. Okay, that's going to equal 6 times 6 is 36. W to the 14th. And then I have 4w to the 11th. Well, 4 goes into 36. Does it go into 36? Oh, 9 times. W, 14 minus 11 equals w to the 3. No negatives. All right, here's another negative. Okay, no, it's not negative. My eyes are crossing. I'm going to distribute. This is 3z to the 4th in parentheses with a 2. So I have to distribute that exponent to the 3. This is not a big 2. Okay, when we did distributive property before, that was a big number on the outside. So I'd go 4 times x, so it would be 4x. 4 times 3, negative 12, just because that's a negative. Here, this is an itty-bitty exponent, so I have to give 3 an exponent. Z, I have to distribute that, so I've got to multiply these two. There we go. I know that 3 to the 2nd is 9, z to the 8th. What's the correct work for this? I have division, so I know it has to be 20 minus 13. Neither one of those work, so it has to be that one. Direction, simplify the expression. B to the 5th, x minus 9, y to the 7th. Well, I already know I'm going to have a fraction because I've got this. So I can go ahead and move this to the bottom and make it positive. When I move it to the bottom floor, it becomes positive. B5 is not, B5 is not negative. Y to the 7th is not negative. None of these combine. Here, this is really easy, even though it looks tricky. All right, I have y and x. I cannot, I can't do anything to that. Oh, okay, all I'm doing is moving the exponents. I'm sorry. Can't simplify it, but I can get rid of the negatives. So it's still going to be a fraction, but this is going to go to the bottom. That has to go to the top. So I'm flip-flopping it. So this will be x to the positive 2, y to the positive 6. How is this expression negative written using a positive? It would be 5/3 under 1. Last one, yay. Simplify the following expression. Leave your answers in exponent form. Make sure there aren't any negatives. Oh, we got to do 5 of them. Okay, 5 times 5. I'm going to keep my 5, add my 2 and my 6. I have 5 to the 8th. Here I'm dividing. I'm going to subtract these. I keep my base. 19 minus 6 equals 3. No, 13. Yep. Here I'm multiplying again. I'm going to keep my base. 2 minus 5 will give me -3. So I've got to turn that into 1 over 3 over 3, which would be 1 over 27. 3 times 5 is 15. So this is going to be 4 to the 15th. I'm going to leave it here, and I can leave it like this, and I can leave this one like this probably too, because we can't use a calculator, so they don't expect us to know 4 to the 15th. All right, this one, I'm distributing that 2 to the 7, so this is 7 to the 2nd. X to the 3 times 2 to the 6. 7 to the 2nd is 49. X to the 6, I do not know. All right, if you understood all that, you should make a 3 or 4 on our CFA tomorrow. Thanks for watching.